Let's go ahead. Play.
Welcome to the Pokemon Direct. I'm AyeAshaRae from the Pokemon Company. In today's broadcast, I'd like to touch on two topics.
Like that cup right there.
Let's get started with the first topic.
Oh, the Pokeball Cup with the
Have a
pencils.
look at the following footage.
Minus the pencils.
Let's see what's going on. Drink the pencils. 2006.
Oh my goodness.
Rabbit, what's up? Just in time.
Last decade. Oh my god. Or that's 2 decades ago. To be
What is? Excuse me. Excuse me. Please wake. Oh, this is
Wake up!
That's Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, it's Mystery Dungeon. Okay. Oh, so they're having a new game. I don't play them, but I mean, I know people
They
really
talk?
love them. Yeah, because like you're a Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Are they remaking it? They're remaking the first one.
Oh,
I have no idea.
it's true.
I turn into a Pikachu. That rhymes. I guess they do
Pokemon
that
Mystery
sometimes.
Dungeon.
Yeet.
Rescue Team DX.
Yes.
DX. What does DX mean? Whenever you hear DX,
DX.
just like Sonic Adventure
Check
DX.
Whiscash. Whiscash looks small. Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to be here either.
Oh, hi!
But we're going to the same place tonight, so we're like, yo, let's watch this first.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Rescue Team
Out
DX.
now is probably
Oh, it should be out now.
they wouldn't do
Next
that.
screen.
It's been about 15 years since Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, and Blue Rescue Team were released
Yeah, my
for the
buddy's here
Nintendo
too.
DS and Game Boy
So
Advance
they're remaking
systems
it
in
on
Japan.
one big package.
Oh, okay.
If one did it, that would be.
But
a
now
Pokemon
they will
disc.
gain a new life
I'm glad
as
they
a
didn't buy
Nintendo
it.
Switch title.
He was
Pokemon
like
Mystery
a billion
Dungeon
years
Rescue
old.
Team DX
No, I mean like,
will be
What's he
released
saying?
March 6,
March
2020.
6th. That's released soon. 2020.
What's more, we'll release a demo version on Nintendo
it's so
eShop,
weird you can't say,
available
like,
later
2019
today.
anymore.
2020. It doesn't matter.
You'll be able to carry over your save data to the full version of the game once purchased,
Oh,
Oh.
so please take this
I
opportunity
thought they meant like the
to get
older
a
games.
sample
It's
of the
like,
fun.
what? But no. Just kidding.
Now, for the other topic, I think we'll ask Game Freak to share it with you.
Game Freak. But you are Game Freak.
Mr. Masuda, Mr. Omori,
Are they?
it's all yours.
Well, Game Freak is the whole company.
oh, okay.
He's not alone Game Freak. But Eevee's got a fat head.
Aw, don't call out Eevee like that.
Hello,
I'm sorry,
everyone.
Pikachu
I'm
has a fat
Masuda
head,
from
too.
Game Freak.
Hello, and I'm Amori,
like, Evie did
also
not
from
come for
Game
you.
Freak.
We
Yeah.
hope everyone has been finding something to enjoy in the latest entries to the Pokemon series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, since their release last November.
We need to go back and finish that game one
Our
day.
goal is always to deliver lively new adventures that delight Pokemon trainers
Sword and
around
Shield.
the world.
The one that just said.
I was confused. I was just like, did you just read a comment?
We did our best to fill these titles with fun
About what
activities
game
so
we
that our
did.
players could have a fulfilling experience.
Oh, dang.
That
And
happens.
the Galar
Well,
region
he's
is a
dead.
vast one. We suspect
Oh,
you've
that's
had
cool.
many new discoveries and fun encounters along your
What
adventure.
were those?
We've been thinking about how much we'd like it if everyone's Pokemon
No, like those
adventures
ball
could go on
things?
even longer, with more to dig into and new discoveries.
She
to
doesn't know
explore.
anything about the new Pokemon games, so she's just.
I know a
She's
little
We've been
bit.
just
working on
of
plans for
spitting
some
stuff
time,
out.
in fact.
What we got?
This is why we at Game Freak
You are,
are now
look at
developing
that.
the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
So DLC.
Downloadable expansions for the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games that will be available for purchase from Nintendo eShop.
Be the first time I had
Until
expansions
now,
that I'm
we've
aware of,
sometimes released new titles set in the same region as previous games,
which is annoying.
such as Pokemon Platinum
Freaking
version or
annoying.
Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. This expansion pass will be different from those games.
It'll still be $60 though.
You'll be able to set out on new adventures using the save data you're already playing with.
Okay. Can mining come?
We're in the thick of development now, but we've prepared some footage for you so you'll be able to at least get a feeling for what new experiences await you.
Well, that's rad.
Please have a look.
Oh my god.
Oh, dang.
There's a lot happening already.
Who? I was like, who was that in the room? I forgot. Oh, him.
Adventure continues.
No.
You were wrong. You were wrong. You ready for that, Rabbit? You beat the game, right? I have not. But you know this.
How far are you?
Not far. I
Oh,
think I
dang.
might have the third badge. maybe.
You sound like Tony.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm also playing other games. Tony's just has no excuse. What's that? Is that a Galarian form? That's so weird. This is a different color. Maybe it's just what they give for the concept art. Like, who's that? I don't know. I'm so far behind. That's supposed to be me? I'm right.
What is this? Ooh, different hairstyles.
Hair colors. Oh wait, more outfits? Maybe? I guess? I don't know. Maybe? Can we wear the hat backwards? That's what's important. Look at that hat. Galarian wheezing looking. Okay, so they can go, because only Charizard's in there right now. Oh! Oh! Blastoise, baby boy!
Ow!
You see him? What the heck was that? I just not seen it.
I'm sorry, bye.
Look at, oh, so they can Gigantamax now too. That looks cool. That looks cool. The Isle of Armor. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to play that. When does it come out though? Like November? Give them time to make another game later. Who is that?
Hey,
Black people!
black man.
These kids are adorable. Haha, turtle turtle. Okay, so the Reggies are coming back. The Reggies are here. Okay. Who was that? That's a new Reggie? Are those new Reggies? Those are new Reggies. Apparently, Slowpoke has a Galarian form. I didn't know that.
Only certain Pokemon have Galarian form?
Yeah. Like certain Pokemon have Alolan forms and stuff. Not all of them have. Okay, so these guys are coming back. Or at least they're in the game. So all the legendaries have new forms. Those are the legendary birds. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres.
Oh,
That's Zapdos. That looks like a fire type play. That's cool.
that Articuno. That Articuno.
So the legendary birds.
That color
The
scheme.
Crown Tundra. Oh wait, no, this is like multiple things. Part 1, Part 2. Okay.
I want. Ugh.
You're not even gonna play the game. What are you
I
excited
was like,
for?
oh my goodness, like the way it looks though.
Who's that? Incineroar looking? It looks like an Incineroar. Maybe it's not. Oh wait, that may not be an Incineroar. Yes it is. I'm guessing it's Incineroar. Who's that Pokemon? Oh no, it's not an Incineroar. It's a new legendary duo. What is happening?
Rabbit. Wow.
Why are we upside down? Oh, your eyes are gonna open. Ugh, told you.
It's so calm.
For now.
I don't know why you guys scared.
What did you think of this
eyes
first
are
look? The Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and the Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass will be composed of the Isle of Armor, planned to be
2023.
released June 2020,
June 20, okay. Oh, so I
and
got
the
time to
Crown
beat the
Tundra,
game.
planned to be
And then
released in
fall.
fall
Okay, so they're just
2020.
keeping this like relevant.
If you buy the Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, you'll be able to enjoy both as they're released.
That's how it works, yeah.
Each part offers a different adventure,
Hey man.
where you'll be able to visit unseen areas of the Galar region and meet new people and Pokemon that live there. There are 2 versions of the Expansion Pass, one for Pokemon Sword and one for Pokemon Shield. Different Pokemon will appear in the different versions, and you'll also run into some different people and places.
Okay.
We're hoping players can continue with the classic Pokemon experience of trading with one another and working together.
Now, without further
Let's
ado,
work
let's
together.
have the director himself present more information on the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Mr. Tani?
Hello,
Hello.
I'm Tani from Game Freak.
Tiny.
I'm working as the director for the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass
Oh,
and
you know.
Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra are in development as we speak.
So we're gonna get a
today,
lot of mileage out of
we'd
this
like to show
Pokemon
off
game.
some designs and concept art to help introduce you to these new areas. Your adventures in Galar are getting even bigger. First, let us introduce the Isle of
I
Armor,
just noticed a Pikachu
which
tail in the
focuses
back.
on the theme of growth.
The biggest
a look.
thing there.
Well, I was trying to give him my undivided attention.
The
Trying
next
to.
destination in your adventure is a giant island off the shores of the Gala region
They're
known
giving
as
us
the
so much.
Isle of Armor. This island is full of beautiful nature. You'll find beaches, bogs, forests, caves, and dunes. And of course, you'll find Pokemon that you couldn't previously find in Galar Dwelling there too. There's a dojo for Pokemon battles on this island. And you'll take up an
Hey, look at those
apprenticeship
outfits.
under the Pokemon trainer who runs it.
Cosplay?
This is Mustard,
It'll
who will
probably-
become
his
your
name is
mentor.
Mustard, but
He's
you're
also
green.
the mentor of Champion Leon,
Like
who you
DJ
probably know
Mustard.
quite well. In fact,
Is DJ Mustard
has
green? He's
occupied
supposed to
the
be
seat
okay.
of
See, he's got
champion
yellow over
himself
there.
in
I'm
the
like, you're
past.
green.
You'll also encounter new rivals among
Mustard.
your fellow apprentices.
Get out of here.
When playing with the Pokemon Sword expansion pass,
Yeah, she
you'll be
looks like a
training
fairy.
with Clara, who is a
Clara.
poison type user.
It's Clara,
When
not
playing
Clara.
with the
it's Clara.
Pokemon Shield expansion pass, you will be training with Avery,
Avery.
who is
I
a
definitely
psychic
will say
type
Clara.
user.
Yeah.
They're both
'Cause that's how you
trained
say
I'm
it.
that
so they can
person.
someday visit gym
It's
and
like how they say
stadiums
instead
to
of
call their
Anna,
own.
they say honor. Like, get out of here.
Next,
Or instead
I'd
of
like to
natural,
introduce the
natural.
legendary Pokemon that will be central to the story,
Or
Okay.
instead of like Target say
Look at that one.
Cubfu.
Cup of food.
It's a fighting type Pokemon that strives to become stronger with single-minded dedication. As you progress through your training,
Cubfu.
Mustard will entrust you with this Pokemon.
Mustard.
Once you complete your training together with Cubfu, it will be able to evolve into Urshifu.
That's what we saw. Urshifu. Why is it
Urshifu
two?
is a Pokemon with two distinct styles. There is Single Strike style, a fighting and dark type style that delivers a single strike at blinding speed.
Let's do it.
There is also Rapid Strike style,
Ooh.
a fighting and water type style that focuses on unleashing a torrent of rapid strikes.
I like that too. Let's do that instead. They both sound fast.
What's more, it's been revealed that Urshifu has a Gigantamax form.
Urshifu?
Each style will have a different appearance, as well as a different G-Max move. You'll be able to evolve your Cubfu into an Urshifu in one of
They
these
look
two
like
styles,
Megazords.
Single Strike style or Rapid Strike style, during your adventure. Urshifu is a powerful Pokemon with a brand new ability, and it also has a new move for each of its two styles. Once you've completed your training, bring it with you for some online battles or official competitions.
I'm good.
I was like, I know you ain't doing it. Oh, she wanted to.
We also want to talk about Rillaboom,
Rillaboom.
Cinderace, and Inteleon.
Yeah, so,
Ooh,
so
that's
that's
Of the first
so
three
that's
Pokemon
what
you team up with in the Galar
Sabo's
region.
form looks like.
During your
I did not
adventure
know
in the
that.
Isle of Armor, these special partners in your teams will be able to Gigantamax. You can look forward to seeing their new forms and new G-Max.
He just snipes them.
And as you can see here, we've got even more in the works to make sure your journey is as
Experience
smooth and fun
trial.
as possible.
Okay.
There are new
Oh, you
fashion
could be
items,
Marnie.
and you'll even be able to obtain new looks for your bike.
Got bikes in here.
We hope
Yeah.
you look forward to the
The
new
bike's in every
experiences
Pokemon game.
coming in
Oh,
the
you're
Isle of
right.
Armor.
Thinks it's the first one.
It's been years since I played it.
It's been since the
I
first
still
one.
have it.
Next,
My leaf
I'd like to
grills.
discuss the Crown Tundra,
That was a waste of money.
the
No,
second
it's
area,
not. It's not.
which has a
I'll
theme
get
of
back to it.
exploration. I'm going to show you the information we have at the moment.
Okay.
This expansion is set in the snow-swept realm of the Crown Tundra.
It's cold.
Take a look for yourself at the
Hate it.
beautiful scenery of this shining, silvery landscape.
Snow was warm, you know?
As it turns out,
Now
the
it's
Isle
like
of Armor
Then it will
isn't
be
the only
water.
uncharted area
Yeah, I
waiting
know.
for you
I was
all in the
like,
Galar region.
Okay.
In this frigid area, with its towering winter mountains, people live in small
Amaterasu,
communities
thank you for the
that
25
rely on
rings. I
each other.
appreciate it.
Much like on the Isle of Armor, you'll be able to find Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region before.
She's not here often, so she's getting scared by everything.
Fitting right in with this area's theme of exploration,
I
there will be
watched this
plenty
stream
for you to
sometimes.
uncover.
And
You
they
might find
still
a strange
scare
temple where you
me.
least expect it, or maybe spy a mysterious giant tree growing in a place
I
that
think
doesn't
you
seem to
said
belong. A certain person will appoint you as the leader of their exploration team in the Crown Tundra.
Who's this certain person?
You can gear up for adventure, and then head out to explore blizzard-swept
Yeah,
fields
how's it going?
and
We'll
even
play
deep
it.
inside
We're watching the
Pokemon dens,
direct before
which
we
you could only
leave to
previously get a
see
glimpse of
friends.
during Max Raid battles.
Because I don't trust them
we'd
to
like to
not
introduce
spoil.
Calyrex, the legendary Pokemon you'll discover during your adventure.
It's not even close to what I thought his name would be.
Legends say
Looks like
this
a deer.
Pokemon once ruled over a part of Galar that included the
deer.
Crown Tundra.
Calyrex.
It's
Oh, it is a
characterized
deer.
by its graceful,
Kind of.
regal movements.
Oh, it got 2 legs.
Get ready to experience
But it's got
a never
antlers.
before
Oh,
told
it's- it has-
story
it's
about the
arms, okay.
mysteries of
Yeah, it's
Calyrex.
arms.
The Crown Tundra will have a new form of co-op play as well.
Excuse me, what?
This
Explain.
will allow you
It's not
and
gonna be like the
friends to
Pokemon
enter
Let's Go
and
crap, is
explore
it?
Pokemon dens that exist underground in the Crown Tundra.
Who's ready to go
Deep
co-op
inside
with
the
me?
dens, you
Boy.
may see legendary Pokemon from past games Dynamaxing before your eyes. You'll be able to meet and make allies of all kinds of legendary Pokemon during your adventures
So
in the
all the
Crown Tundra,
legendaries.
including
Like,
ones
literally
you'll be
all the
able to catch
legendaries.
through this co-op play. It also appears that some brand new legendary Pokemon are also waiting to be found somewhere in this land.
That color scheme looks so pretty.
And combined with the Isle of Armor, dozens of new clothing items will
the
be added.
hair.
Plus, there will be new battles waiting for you to challenge once
Ooh,
you complete your entire game,
sponsors!
including the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. We can't go into the details of everything, but we're working on planning and developing
Closest
new
to a
ways
sponsorship
to
I'm
enjoy
ever gonna
Pokemon,
get.
even as we
What?
speak. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra areas themselves are actually two key examples of the things we're working on.
Yes,
Both
Cedra
areas
or
are in
Kingdra.
fact seamless maps, much like the wild area you can already experience in the Galar region, where players are able to move around freely and control the camera. Of course, you'll be able to connect with other
Run.
trainers and play with them too. There will be Pokemon dens as well, and you'll be able to
Okay.
engage in max raid battles against Pokemon that haven't previously appeared in the Galar region.
I don't know if
There's
mine is
more
in the
to
game.
see
I
and
still
do
don't know.
on
That's
the
gonna be a
Isle of Armor
surprise.
and in the Crown
regardless.
Tundra than there was even in the wild
Oh,
area.
Slowpoke.
Yeah.
We'll
With
bring
the
you
yellow
more
faces,
information
for
about
some
them
reason.
in future news reports, so please stay tuned.
He's lounging around.
Yeah, that's what Slowpoke does. It's doing its thing.
What did you think?
That was cool.
We at Game Freak are all working hard to bring you new content, so you can spend more time having fun in the Galar region. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come.
Always.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good time.
Thank you, Mr. Tani.
Thank you,
On
Mr.
the Isle of
Tani.
Armor and in the Crown Tundra, you'll see
The
some
new Regis,
familiar
yeah.
Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar
Zekos
region
does look like a
before.
chicken, like the most awesome chicken ever.
There will be more than 200 Pokemon species that appear in these
But you're
areas,
right.
and you can add to your team, including the legendary Pokemon mentioned before.
Additionally, we'll be distributing free updates for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield that will coincide with the releases of the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra.
So they're just adding
These
more
updates
Pokemon
will
like I
allow
said they were
people who
going to.
don't have the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion pass to obtain the Pokemon that appear on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra through other means, such as trading.
Okay.
Players will also be able to bring over Pokemon to their games from the cloud service Pokemon Home, as long as the Pokemon appear in the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion packs. Pokemon Home is planned to launch in February 2020.
Birthday boy.
We intend to release even
luck,
more
Lisa.
details before then, so please wait just a little bit longer.
Okay. Like, what more? It's just gonna be
Finally,
Pokemon
we
Banquet
have
for the
some more
Switch.
news for our Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield players.
What more do we need to know?
Starting today, it seems like you're more likely to run into Gigantamax
What's
Colossal,
that? What the heck is that?
Gigantamax Lapras,
That's
and
a la-
Gigantamax Flapple
That was
or
not a
Gigantamax
Lapras.
Appleton in max raid battles in the
Okay,
wild
Appleton.
area.
That's a new one.
Face these powerful Pokemon with your friends.
But what was that first one?
There will also be a
Was it
software
Lapras?
update going
That
live
was not a
available
Lapras.
later today.
The second one was Lapras.
Once you've received the update, head to Wedgehurst Station.
They're
In
liars.
Pokemon Sword, you'll
Game
encounter
Freak
Cloud,
lied.
Do like
while in
full
Pokemon
sabotage.
Shield, you'll run into Avery.
Hashtag Game
You'll
Freak
also
lied.
encounter a Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor. You can try to catch it
It
and
just
add it
has
to your
a
team.
slightly different color.
Galarian Slowpoke can evolve into Galarian Slowbro
Is it
if
poison?
you use an item that can be found on the Isle of Armor,
You need to
or
get
into
that.
Galarian
You
Slowking
gotta
if
name
you
it.
use an item that can be found in the Crown Tundra. Don't forget to check it out.
What did you think?
That was cool.
Today, we've finally been able to show you some of what we at Game Freak are hoping to achieve going forward.
Yeah, that was nice.
We hope we've been able to get you excited for the continuing adventures waiting for you in the Isle of Armor and the
Yeah, it'd be
Crown
nice if
Tundra.
they're decent to Regis. The
Each
fact that we
part
haven't
offers a
any
different
ones at
adventure.
all is wild
We'll
to
do
me.
our best to fill it to the brim with adventures like you've never experienced before.
Never.
Whether you're just starting with Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, or you've done everything there is to do, we'll do our best to develop something that everyone can enjoy.
Thanks.
Stay tuned for more updates in the future.
Bye.
My thanks to everyone from Game Freak. The The Pokemon
That's
Sword
all he has to
Expansion
say.
Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, which contains both the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, will be available for pre-purchase on Nintendo eShop later today.
I should pre-order
You'll also
those.
be able to access Nintendo eShop directly from the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield menu once you install the latest update
Oh,
for your
yeah.
game. As a special purchase bonus, we've also prepared some clothing items that can be used starting today. Pokemon will continue to try new things in 2020 to bring fun and joy to people
2020.
around the world. Thank you for tuning in.
No problem. Oh, he doesn't wave. Fine, I won't
Oh,
wave at
dang.
you.
Okay.
Rude. Wow, and I almost bought this. Alright. Well, that was cool.
Yeet.